Hey guys, Scotty here, just having fun playing games, making videos. I'm back with more Stellaris. Well, oh gosh, for me it has been so crazy this past month, but thankfully for you guys, I can just delete videos and you don't have to worry about it. But let's just say this is the third go around as far as a new playthrough. Um, so I created a race of my own, specially designed to my liking, and this is it right here, the Odo-nata Hive Mind. And I was trying to do a new playthrough with them in mind, but I had to learn the hard way that this game is one, too easy on normal difficulty, and two, too hard on hard difficulty. So basically last playthrough, things happened, I got unlucky, and I actually recorded about 4 episodes, but I realized that no matter what I was going to do from a certain point on, that the computer would just declare war on me every single time and crush me because they had a stronger fleet than me, and 50% across the board is ridiculous. So I was just like, you know what, this is stupid, I'm going to restart again. But this time I realized what I need to do. I pretty much realized that I could not play the game on hard by myself. I needed allies. And classically, all these other empires that I created, none of them really would be my ally right off the bat. I mean, sometimes these guys would. Good tree dudes, yes, I didn't really make up a biography, but because of their spiritualist nature, sometimes they'd be nice to me. These guys are spiritualists. And sometimes these guys would be because they're collectivists. But for the most part, it wasn't really working, especially since last playthrough, these guys spawned right next to me, as well as these guys, and both of them hate me. I'm a slaving, despotic race, and they just hate me. So these are the guys that crushed me. They're pretty much like the Cylons from Master of Orion, but they're more xenophobe instead of friendly. And actually, this is more... Okay, so basically what I decided to do was give myself some allies by copying my empire 3 more times, as you can see. And I actually diversified it a little bit. One's a military, one's like just a pacifist, only concerned with, you know, the people and stuff, not really into wars. And the other one is all about the spiritualist. This is actually what I was trying to play with before, was fanatic spiritualist and collectivist. And now I made it so that I got allies, and we're going to play a game. I actually took off these guys and these guys as being guaranteed. Although, you know what? I'm going to put them back. I just realized I want all the races I created. I'm not going to really go through them right now, but I did want to just give you guys sort of an overview of what's happened, and hopefully, third time's a charm, crossing my fingers here, I can play this game on hard, and it will actually be a challenge, but it won't be completely just unfair. I'm really trying to find that good balance. And I actually toyed around with the idea of possibly, like, for instance, I have mass drivers, right? I kind of toyed with the idea of making everyone else have nuclear missiles. I actually tried playing a game with just me and the humans, and they had missiles, and it worked great at first. Like, all I had to do was build picket ships and crush their missiles, but then guess what? The computer is not that dumb, and they actually switched technology to lasers, and I realized that that's not going to work. I need allies. That's plain and simple. So now we got 3 more allies to work with, and we're going to set up a game. And let's see, this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, yeah. These guys are just like someone I was playing around with, so actually, you know what? I don't even want to deal with these guys right now. So, there we go. These are all the races we're going to have. And like I said before, I used to be spiritualist, but I changed that. I'm now going to play the collectivist one of the Odo-nata, and we are going to start a game. So let's see, we have 15, so I want to go down to 400, I think, is, yeah, 15 max. So this is perfect. We'll do a kind of populated galaxy to start with. So we might be a little crowded, but since we have allies, it should be good. Advanced AI starts. I only want 2 of the empires to have advanced starts, and then we're going to have 1 fallen empire. And habitable worlds, let's just leave it at 100. I think that's good. AI aggressiveness, I was toying with this, but I don't think I'm going to do it other than normal. I think normal works just fine. But the difficulty, as you can see, get bonuses to their economy and research. This was just ridiculous. But normal, the AI just kind of falls off like a third of the way into the game. So I'm going to set this to hard, and that's it. Everything else should be okay, except for advanced neighbors. I don't want to spawn next to one of these advanced AI starts. Game crisis is fine. Clusters, typically I don't want to do clusters, but since we have allies, I'm actually hoping that one of them will spawn next to me. So we're going to keep this with clusters. And that's it. Looking good. Alright. In the previous playthrough that you guys saw, at least, I've done several dozen myself, I was reading everything, but I'm not going to do that. If you guys want to read this, I'm probably just going to give it a second, so if you want to pause the video, you can read it yourself, but I'm not going to read this. This is pretty much the same, and all the discoveries and anomalies and pop-ups, all that, I know all that now. So if you guys are interested in reading that, feel free, pause the video, and have a good time with that, but I'm not going to deal with that. Alright, so while we're paused, let's go ahead and do our first research. Ooh, this is hard. Normally I do like solar panel, but I'm thinking we might want to get an early power hub as well. Yeah, since we're going to have a power hub on every planet, let's go ahead and do that. Colony ship as always, that's a no-brainer. And typically I have played around with doing only engineering facilities because I wanted to tech through all of the engineering stuff as fast as possible. Oh, excuse me, had to burp. But I'm thinking it might be better to do society simply because as soon as we get the recurring additional controlled systems, that's going to make us just soar past the AI ridiculous. Because one thing I've learned about Stellaris, let's go ahead and get minerals. One thing I've learned about Stellaris since I started playing is that the AI, they don't build all the buildings. Like they'll have the populations grow out and they'll put them on all the resource tiles, collecting the resources, but they won't actually flesh out the planets fully. I don't know if that's something that it'll eventually do, but from what I've seen in trying to take over planets, it doesn't do that very well. So I think that's where AI is lacking, and that's also the opportunity for us to overcome the more difficult AI. Alright, so we are decadent, which means we need slaves, otherwise we have a penalty. So all of the minerals we're going to make slaves. So there's minerals there, enslave that one, enslave that one, that one. And it works with food as well. We get bonuses for, where is it? Oh, it's not going to show it until I unpause. But yeah, enslaved populations, they'll have bonuses to food as well. Does it show it on there? No, but yeah. So I could enslave all the food ones too, but I don't think we need to do that. We actually have 2 extra food tiles, which once we put farms on this and upgrade them a little bit, that should be enough. We do have a 17-pot planet, so it's not too big. Let's go ahead and clear this off first. And the first one we'll let grow here. Science ship, as always, just go ahead and survey the system. And construction ship, yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait. Let's see, where are we? Oh, I spawned an elliptical galaxy. I didn't even see that. Normally I like to do ring, but I guess elliptical's fine. Yeah. If we got allies, it should be fine. Alright, what do we got here? Savannah, and that's it. Alright, so what I like to do is if I spawn here, I want to kind of section off my territory to kind of back myself up against a wall to be more defensive. So what I'm actually going to do is go to this world here right off the bat. Hopefully there's nothing hostile there. And if there's not, I'm just going to build a wormhole station there right away. So I can have an early opening to just send my science ship out and explore everywhere. Alright, I think we're good. We're going to need to get a few more corvettes as soon as piracy becomes a thing, but I think for now we can unpause and bump it up to fastest. Alright, cool. So here are the precursor first event. They're called the First League. I wish they kind of was like the same thing every time, but there's like a handful of names they could possibly call it, but this time they're called the First League.
Situation log updated.
Yep, cool. We got a new heir. Contact reports remnants. Cool. So our population has seen that there are remnants of alien life, and they're like, what's going on? Why haven't we encountered alien life yet? Okay, cool. So we got a Savannah world over there. Unfortunately, 11 and 10, that sucks. I don't seem to have very good luck when it comes to high population planets. Let's build one there. And while he's building that there, it'll give the science ship a chance to explore the rest of the system, and then we can go ahead and come back and build. Now, as far as anomalies are concerned, I have this thing where I don't have them research it unless the failure risk is 15% or lower. So we're going to wait till that is 15 before we tackle it. Cool. Let's pause that so we don't lose any real time. And I should have some green habitability planets around here somewhere. So I'm going to skip this system because I know there isn't any in there. We're going to explore that, then that, and so on and so forth like that. There we go. And our construction ship is done. And we got 2 energy, 2 minerals, and 4 engineering. That's all really, really good. So we're going to start with some minerals. And then we're going to get some credits. And then can we still... Yep, we still got minerals. Cool. We're going to have to wait a little bit more for the last research station to queue up, though. Oh, here we go. Here's one of our desert worlds. That's another thing I noticed, is that the way the game does it is no matter where you spawn, it will always spawn a couple of 80% habitability planets. Basically your species preference. It'll spawn at least 2. Well, I think it also depends on how many total worlds are habitable, but on 100% you'll probably always have 2 nearby, and then about 2 to 3 yellow ones as well. So we got at least one of these, and it's 17, which is really, really good. So that means as soon as we finish a colony ship, we can immediately send that over here. Let's check it out. Ooh. So see, he got another level, so now it's down from 30% to 22. And I think in one more level, he'll actually have it down to 15%. So, let's see. Alpha Aliens. Alright. Hopefully this is an ally. It's very possible this is just, let's see, Alpha Alien vessels. Oh, this is probably those placid Leviathans. Yep. Okay, well, this is going to cost us society research, so as soon as our colony ship is done, we will investigate that, but I don't want to hold it up. I don't want to hold up the colony ship just for that. And let's see, was I doing anything else? Yeah, here we go. He's almost done, so we can go ahead and build a farm right away. And let's see, we can queue up the other research station. Here we go. I think since we have a few extra minerals to spend, we will go ahead and get another Corvette.
Construction complete.
Cool. We're probably going to need about 2 more ships in order to tackle the first pirate fleet. So there's no other green world there. No green world there.
Construction complete.
You done? No, you still got 3 more planets to explore. I want to find that other world because
Construction complete.
as soon as this is done, if we have 2 planets to choose from, I definitely want to take a look at the surface and decide from there. So you're done.
Situation log updated.
Beta aliens. Can I see?
Evading hostile fleet.
What do we got here? Oh, this is privateers, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, this is privateers, so. Well, no green planet there. There's a tropical world. Alright, let's try over here.
Evading hostile fleet.
Yes, yes, I know. Get out of there. How close are you? He's getting there. We need to find that other green world. Oh, and of course you don't do that. I'm just going to actually have him move until he finds the other green world. I know there's 2. There's always 2 on 100%. Watch there not be 2. Another tropical world. I'm just going to queue up him moving until he finds it. There it is. See, I told you. Ooh, a 22. Alright, let's just survey this. Come back. And survey this first. Unless this surface is just crappy,
Research complete.
we'll probably colonize the 22 one first. Let's see. I'm going to be focusing more on armor than shields because these are like I'm trying to do a little bit of roleplay here with the insects or insectoid aliens, and that they would be more, you know, I'm trying to make them more bug-like, so it would make more sense to have stronger ships that have more armor, because bugs have a strong outer exoskeleton, but they wouldn't be that good with shields because they're not that smart. So we're probably going to just try and focus on prioritizing armor and definitely minerals because we're industrious. So this is a tough choice. And we are ballistic, so I want to continue with the ballistics the whole game. Just because ballistics is a nice balance between armor and shield, as you can see there, ignored 30% of armor and 33% additional shield damage. And this is tough. As much as I want the armor as soon as possible, having the second level of mining network is just going to boost us so much. So I think we are going to do this. Plus, this is a smaller it's a cheaper cost, so it'll be done faster anyway. Let's go ahead and do that, and then let's take a look at this. Ooh. Yeah, this is really good. As far as where we could settle down, though, ooh. You know, it doesn't look like there are any places where I could get a 4-spot bonus. Because, see, I thought it was you get an adjacency bonus if you build a building next to it. Like, let's see here. That has resource. Those are all... Yeah, these all have resources. This adjacency effect right here, I thought it was because of buildings. But I'm pretty sure it's just from the tile having a resource to collect. Gosh, I'm trying to remember from previous playthroughs. It doesn't look like there's any real good spot. But we could go here and still get 3, or we could go here and still get 3. Oh, what am I saying? Duh. We could put it there, but we're never going to be able to do that unless we colonize, clear that tile, and then can you even demolish the ship shelter? I don't even know. But that would be too much work, so it's just one little adjacency effect. So I think we'll probably colonize here regardless, even though on this other one we could definitely get a 4 adjacency bonus right here. Although honestly, you know what? It's going to be such a short time because I'm going to save up minerals to get one colony ship after another. So we will colonize here first though, just to get an early head start on the bigger planet. And the science ship, you can go ahead and finish surveying that system and then go here, 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 here. And let's see, that was the hostile system, so right there. And construction ship, what else you got for me? Oh, what am I doing? You need to survey here and then here because there could be possible minerals to get. There we go, that's better. And we'll go ahead and build mining stations there, and nothing else it looks like is within our territory. Alright, let's get a few more corvettes. I'll get one more, and that should be enough ships to cover the piracy as soon as it happens. And surface. Oh yes, gotta build them farms. And we'll go ahead and clear these. And we're gonna get a few more minerals for that. A commendable initiative, absolutely. Always do this because it gives, I mean, yes, plus 20 influence, but we're going to get influence capped here within, you know, a couple episodes. So I'm going to go ahead and do this because it's more research. And speaking of additional episodes, I forgot to set the timer, but I think it's been about 30 minutes, so regardless of if it's over or not quite 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and close the episode here, guys, and record another one, and make sure to start the stopwatch this time. Alright, you guys, hope you enjoyed this first episode of the Third Time's the Charm playthrough. Hopefully this one will go good with our allies. If you did, hit that like button, and you can subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.